It came out on the 11th, so it's already been published. I'm almost done. There are so many chapters though. It says that I'm on chapter like 35. I'm on chapter 37, but I think there's like 80 chapters in it and an epilogue. Things are moving fast. We finally started getting some answers to some questions. But it's still not at that like dire rev up to conclusion section, even though I'm 60% in. So I don't know. The pacing for this novel is just really weird to me. But I am still enjoying it. I'm almost done, 60% in. Wanted to hop in and do that. Pokemon right now. Because Valentine's Day weekend, you can run into Alchemy in Violet and Scarlet through Terra Raids. So if you haven't been doing that, go do it because you're not going to run into her any other way. And she comes with all kinds of sweets and stuff so you can evolve her into Alchemy. And there's like 63 ways you can get an Alchemy. So hop to it. And I think that's it. For Valentine's Day, Boy Wonder took me to a really nice restaurant. We had delicious food. And then we went to go see Captain America Brave New World. And it was absolutely immaculate. Music was good. Story was good. Ooh, it felt so black. Ooh, I felt so seen. Ooh, it was just chef's kiss. If you haven't seen it yet, go watch it. I gotta get back to this Pokemon battle. I'm beating this teacher's ass. Peace. Having some difficulty with my new lens. Not a fan. Hey, welcome back to my channel. I'm Gabs. This is Theinkbunnie, and I have finished a book. So this is our second arc of the year. This is You Are Fatally Invited by Ande Pliego. I'm pretty sure that's how it's pronounced, but don't quote me. So the cover looks like this. I just got done taking really cute photos for my Instagram, so I'll put those here. Okay, so these are the 3 photos that I took that I like the most. I can't decide if I want to do black and white or color. And then this I took inside the magnifying glass, and I thought that looked super cool, but I can't decide. And this was a lot of fun. I'm giving it 4.25 carats. It did drag a bit for me. It was much slower paced than I anticipated, but it had a lot of like lore to take care of, so I'll give it some grace. Essentially, you have 6 writers. They're all very famous. They're all like experts in their fiction, and they all write some type of mystery, and they're all invited to this island for a writer's retreat. And the writer's retreat is hosted by J.R. Alistair, who is this incredibly legendary mystery writer who is having a new book published, and invites them all to essentially come hang out, participate in mystery-themed dinners and activities and things of that nature. However, no one knows who J.R. Alistair is. They are a completely anonymous writer. And before the group of writers can even get to the island, they have to sign an NDA. So they're all like, oh, we're gonna get to meet JR, like, we're gonna know exactly who that person is, like this, that, and third and the other. It was a really fun time. It's very intricately plotted. They get there and the host doesn't show. Bodies start stacking up. The games seem to be a little bit more life and death than they originally anticipated. It was just a lot of fun. The novel was intricately woven and plotted. I love a good plotted mystery. Like, this is for you. Interesting characters, a good use of tropes, and a high body count. Can't go wrong. Gave it 4.25 carats. I thoroughly enjoyed it. This came out on the 11th of this month, and I just finished it This is my second arc of the year. So reading's been a little bit slower for me this year than previous years, but I'm getting into the swing of things. So since we finished this today, by the way, it's the 18th, the next book I'm going to read is another arc. It comes out on the 25th of this month, and it is called Close Your Eyes and Count to 10 by Lisa Unger. I don't think it has a cover for me to show you. Boo! That's the cover. This is published on the 25th of February. So that'll be my second arc for the month. I want to get that done so that I'm clear for March, because I got Ashley Winstead's new book as an arc. This book will bury me. It comes out on the 25th of March. And I'm very, very excited. It's a chilling, compulsive story of 5 amateur sleuths whose hunt for an elusive killer catapults them into danger as the world watches. I love a group of mystery solvers. I love amateur mystery solvers, and I love a intricately plotted mystery thriller. I'm so excited for this. So, I'm going to start on Close Your Eyes and Count to 10. And then when that's done, I'm headed for This Book Will Bury Me by Ashley Winstead. This will be the 4th book of hers that I've read. And while I was not the biggest fan of Midnight is the Darkest Hour, I am hoping that this is more In My Dreams I Hold a Knife vibe, because I really, really loved that book. So, here is hoping. Think of what else I want to talk to you about. See you next time. Bye. Just popping in real fast before I go to bed. I look a mess. I know. Don't worry about it. I got approved for a new arc. I just received Hazelthorn by C.J. Drews. It'll be my second book by her. And I feel so honored to get the arc. I'm so excited to read Cottagecore. Like, I'm so excited. I got the email on my way home from the library. So I also have some books to show you. So here's what I picked up. I picked up the sequel, I Am the Dark That Answers When You Call, by Jamison Shea. Ooh, you can't see that at all. Okay, there it is. Yeah, what a dope cover, right? And then I picked up Welcome to Camp Killer by Cynthia Murphy, which I have wanted to read for a while. And then I picked up Kirby Manga Mania Volume 1, because it's Kirby. Like, it literally have him tattooed on me. Why would I not pick it up? The next thing that I picked up was the new Megan Lally, No Place Left to Hide. And then I picked up The Meadowbrook Murders by Jessica Goodman, which is her new book. There it is. And then finally, I picked up Those We Drown by Amy Goldsmith. It says, the sea provides, but only if you feed it. Like, look how pretty that fucking cover is. So yeah, these are the things that I picked up from the library. I am currently still working on Close Your Eyes and Count to 10. I'm not really liking it, so I'm hoping that it picks up soon. I'm only like 5-6% in though, so I'll cut it some slack. And then I am almost finished with Deco Boko Bittersweet Days. If you know, you know. I read the first one last year and loved it. Did not realize that the series continued, so now I'm halfway through the second one, and I've read both of the like extra content for the first volume and this volume. So I'm gonna finish this volume probably tonight before I go to bed, and then that will make book 34 for the year. So I'm doing good. And I finished a poetry book the other day, Prison Trapped Mind, and that was the second book that I finished this year that I owned. So I got 2 arcs, 2 owned books. Crushing it. And I want to get Lisa Unger's novel done so that I am clear to read Ashley Winstead's in March, because that's the only arc that I have for March. And I want to hop into it and get ready for April, because April is a doozy. Like, looking at my calendar, definitely not necessarily bit off more than I can chew like I did last year, but I definitely was like, oh hey, what about this, and didn't really think about like time limits. So for March, the only thing that I have is This Book Will Bury Me by Ashley Winstead. But for April, I have Bat Eater and Other Names for Cora Zhang, which is out on the 29th. Boys with Sharp Teeth, which is out on the 8th. If Two Are Dead, which is out on the 29th. The Summer I Ate the Rich, which is out on the 22nd. And How to Sew Your Fate, which is out on the 29th. Yeah, that's 5 books for April. Why do I do this to myself? I think April is the busiest month so far, because in May I only have 4 books. Trouble Is My Business, My Father Always Finds Corpses, Whispers of Dead Girls, Where We Were Killers, and then, so that's all I've got so far. I don't think I have anything for September, but I do believe I have something for, yeah, I have Hazelthorn in October. So yeah, we're getting there. I'm so proud of myself. I feel so accomplished for being able to receive these arcs, having the ability to be chosen. Stop. It's really got me feeling myself. Also, I have not showed you my nails. I got them green and dangerous because, you know, I'm a woman in this climate, but also because it's about to be March, St. Patrick's Day, and then when that passes, it'll be April, it'll be Easter, and it'll be bright, colorful, springy time, and I can go back to my bright colors. But yeah, they're so cute. I love my little snakies. Happy birthday to Audre Lorde. Okay, I'm going to bed. Bye. Welcome to the alcove. We are hanging out here because this book is due tomorrow. Portrait of a Shadow by Miriam Matui. Looks like this. I am 60-ish% through. I think there's 90 pages left. So I'm gonna sit here against my super comfy huge ass Pikachu in my nice lovely alcove, and I'm gonna read this. And I figured it would be a cute little reading vlog intro outro piece thing. So let's do this. Also, I updated the website. It has a new URL. Everything's been updated so you can find it at the link. But yeah, everything's all set up. You should go say hi and interact with the new posts and all that good jazz. Ooh, my hold is ready. Borrow success. So many books to read, so little fucking time. Golly. Alright. So, this is kind of like a the picture of Dorian Gray retelling. Essentially, you have a younger sister who's looking for her missing older sister, who was an art history major, getting her master's in New York. She's been missing for several months, and her family can't afford to keep her apartment, so she goes to the apartment to clean it out, discovers a really fucking creepy painting, and a diary full of just rambling, and a cute next door neighbor. So together they see if they can find any clues that the police might have missed that will point them to her. The story has been storying. The plot is plotting. I've gasped several times. So it's just a good fun time. All of the characters are brown. Love that for me. And yeah, it's just a good spooky time. I'm excited. We now know what's behind, if there's anything behind the painting, if it's magic, all of that good jazz. So now we're getting down to the nitty gritty. It's starting to ramp up. It's really good. And I am currently 13 chapters in. We have a cat visitor. Hello, Basiltron. If you want to come up here, you can. You want to come up here? No? Okay. Well, if you want to, there's room. Coming? Yeah. I'll move over for you. There you go. He's so tall, guys. Like, the fact that he just jumped that from all the way over there is nuts. Hello, cat. Yeah, you can lay up there. You can lay on me. You can lay here. Coming up here. Damn! Damn! So did he fucking lie to her? Did he fucking lie to her? How dare you? How dare you? Oh my god. My heart. Why would you do that to him? Oh my god. There are only 20 pages left and my heart, it hurts. My heart hurts. Oh my god. No. Y'all, I am actually crying. Oh my god, no. No. Oh my god. You bitch. Oh my god. My emotions. No. I have actual tears, y'all. Oh my god. Oh my god. Bro, are you gonna break my heart some more? Yet. Yo. I'm too close to my camera. I am irate. Irate. Y'all. Oh my god. Damn. Oh my god. Oh my god, why? I can't. Oh my god, I can't. I fucking can't. Bro, no. Y'all, my fucking heart. Oh my god. 5 carats. 5 carats and finished by the deadline. This can now go back to the library without my tear-soaked pages. Oh my god, my heart hurts. My heart hurts. Fuck. Fuck. Oh my god, I didn't expect it to hurt so bad. Like, the betrayal! welcome back. I'm Gabs. This is the Inkbunnie, and it's been a while since the last time you saw me, so let's just hop right into it. We've made it to March. We are about to start the second week in March. I didn't film or post anything for the end of February. February was kind of a rough month for me, so we're just going to start fresh. We're going to talk about the books that I remember. We're going to talk about what I'm reading right now, and we're going to talk about future plans for the channel and some ideas that I have coming up. So today is the 10th. It is 2:40 a.m. and I'm going to talk about the books that I finished recently. So Chanel and I, we have a podcast called Two Nerdy Queens. I'll put the link over here. And we had kind of taken a break from making content. And I was like, I miss my bestie. I want to hang out. So we had a sleepover at my photography studio. We watched scary movies, we read books, we had snacks. It was a wonderful time. But while I was there, I finished Welcome to Camp Killer by Cynthia Murphy. I wanted to read this for a while. This version is like super readable and supposedly dyslexia friendly. It felt like it was missing pieces. I don't know if that was because they like edited it a certain way, but it felt weirdly unfinished. I gave it 3.5 carats. It only had 121 pages. I wasn't a fan of the ending, but essentially it's about a group of kids who go to this camp, and it's like being reopened, and the children are coming in, and then everything starts to go awry. Like the flagpole breaks in half, someone almost drowns. Lots of things ensue. Then they're trying to decide if it's one of them doing all of the things or if it's like a ghost. You know, the quintessential like camp thriller. It was cute. It was cute. I gave it 3.5 carats. After that, I finished How to Survive a Slasher by Justine Pusella Winans. This is an arc. It comes out tomorrow, 3/11/25. I gave it 3.5 carats. It's LGBTQ thriller, and it's trope heavy. It kind of lost the plot a little bit towards the end, which is why it's not like a 5 carat like it would be, because everything about this I was eating up. We have a non-binary main character. We have Latina best friends. We have it's queer all over. It's trope heavy. Like they talk about like, oh, the final girl, and like different tropes like family of serial killers, and like just the whole nine. It's just a really fun time. It kind of went meta in the middle, and it felt weird. It felt off. It didn't like connect well. It wasn't my thing. So that brought down the score. But I enjoyed it. I would recommend it to anyone. I thought it was a fun time. Essentially, it's about a non-binary character, their family. They are survivors of the Wolfman. Essentially, it was these two brothers that dressed up in a wolf mask and killed a bunch of campers, and then came back and killed the survivors of that camp. One of those survivors was the main character's dad. And then they think that it's over, but they still practice. They want to be ready. And then they receive a manuscript of a new set of murders by the Wolfman. And she thinks nothing of it, but keeps it and like reads it to be prepared. And then the next day, all of these things occur to where she's like, well, fuck, I gotta now be on my toes. She goes to try and save the girl in the book, who eventually becomes the friend, and then turns out that the main character that's in the book dies. So now they're like, can we even trust the book? It's not like following the rules. So, you know, it's just fun. It's very Scream, and it was a fun time. I loved it. The next book that I finished is called A Portrait of Shadow by Miriam Matui. Y'all, I was not ready for this book, and you were not ready either. The way my heart broke, the way my heart still aches, the way I was so sad. The emotions this book brought out of me is crazy. Only 241 pages, like, and I fucking devoured it. Oh my god. Okay, this is video so that I can, like, show it when I talk about it, because it's gotta go back to the library. To think that I had it that long and hadn't read it yet. Deplorable. I finished this because I rented it from the library, and it had to go back the next day. Literally, like, 2 days it had to go back, and I hadn't read it yet. And I was like, okay, it's only like 250 pages. I'm gonna read it. So I actually have footage of me reading it, which I'll put into the blog. But y'all, this book destroyed me. I hadn't cried during a book all year. And this was just, it was so heavy and emotional and mature. Like, I was not ready. I think it's supposed to be kind of like a Picture of Dorian Gray retelling, which I've never actually read. And since it's a new year, I think it might be my classic for the year, but I haven't decided yet. It just depends. But, oh, y'all, it was 5 carats. It was so good. You're essentially following this girl named May, and her older sister, Inez, disappears. She goes missing, and her family's been keeping up her apartment, but she's not coming back. The police have no leads. They have to sell it. So they hire this company to come and clear out the apartment, but the younger sister's like, I'll do it. I want to, like, you know, take care of that for you. She goes there because she doesn't think that the police did their job because, of course, Inez is brown. And she decides that she's going to see if she can find some clues. In there, they find this gorgeous gilded framed painting, but the painting, the canvas, is all white. It's called The White Expanse. And she also comes across a journal. Inside the journal, she's been taking these, like, incredibly fluid notes to where it's almost difficult for her to read and go through. She realizes that this could be a clue to where she's gone. And then when she gets to the apartment, she also comes across the neighbor, and not the neighbor in his apartment, but the neighbor in Inez's apartment. So she's like, bro, who the fuck are you? He goes into what he's doing, and together they decide that they're going to try and find Inez. My heart was not ready. My heart was not ready. It was so good. It was so good. I loved it. I definitely will be looking for more books from that author because it was immaculate. 5 carats. Yeah. I finished my second arc of the month. I got this one from the author herself. I'm part of the street team for it. So proud of myself. So the book is called The Best Mistake by Nina Ray. It comes out on the 25th of this month. It is a college romance. It's enemies to lovers. It's so cute. I didn't like the beginning, but the characters and the situation really grows on you. I wound up giving it 4.5 carats. It has 468 pages. The smut is spicy. It's a good time. So you have Camilla, who is a college student, and she has a twin sister, Anna. And the two of them, along with a guy named Cameron, used to be best friends. Anna and Cameron dated. Camilla was the best friend. Everything was fine until it wasn't. We don't really know what happens until further in, so I'm not telling you because that's a spoiler. But essentially, shit goes down. They all break apart. Anna and Camilla's relationship is a lot of give and take. Lots of giving from Camilla and very little, you know, returning on Anna's part. And they have separated from Cameron and they don't talk about him, and it's just bad news, right? So she's at college one day, living her best life. Who walks in the classroom but Cameron? And now not only is he in a classroom with her at her school, but he's also stuck as her partner for the entire semester. So that's our meet cute. And the story just from there. I thought it was very cute. The end was perfection. And for once, it wasn't too long. Like, most of the time I'm like, 400-page romance is kind of ridiculous, you know, like, but for this one, it was perfect. It was the perfect amount of pages. So yeah, so that's book 37 for the year down. And now we can talk about what I'm currently reading. So this is the month that we have a buddy read. Sarah and I have decided on a buddy read. We are going to read An Academy for Liars by Alexis Henderson. I own this, so if I complete this, this will be the third book of the year that I've completed that I owned. I want to read 30 of them, so, you know, gotta make something shake. We originally were going to read Let's Split Up, but the library version is not Kindle friendly, and Sarah only has a Kindle, so it would have been difficult for her to read. So we decided to go with this guy. So we need to get to chapter 10. To chapter 10 by Wednesday. And this is my bookmark that I've chosen for it. This is from my Amy Oracle set. Like, is she not adorable? And she's perfect with these colors. So yeah. We're reading this. I'm very excited. I just got a new arc. Okay. It's called Lovely, Dark, and Deep by Alyssa A. Bonin. It releases on the 25th of March, and it has 400 pages. I'm going to start that and This Book Will Bury Me by Ashley Winstead, which is also released on the 25th, and it has 480 pages. So those will be the 3 books that I'm currently reading. I want to try and get these done because April is a doozy. I've done some cleaning up, organizing of my like online self, so the website's a little bit different, not only in digital design but also just where it's located. So now it's bubblegumuniverse.org, and that's what everything will go by. Like, that's like the umbrella. And then, like, the Inkbunnie is books, Bubblegum and Peril is gaming, like, that kind of thing. I wanted to have one spot that wasn't going to change, so that I could always be found and kind of build on that. So that's the future. This month, Basil turns 3 at the end of the month, so we're going to do a little something for him. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I think the only other thing that I want to do is dye my hair. I'm ready for some color. Spring is here. I spent yesterday at the park. It was so nice. It was a little cold, but it was nice. So yeah, that's the plan, Stan. I will see you next time. Peace out. Welcome back. I'm Gabs. This is Theinkbunnie, and this is the last clip for this vlog. This vlog that, as of 2 days ago, is a month long. Yeah, time just got away from me. I don't know what my excuse is. I don't have an excuse. Time got away from me. But I'm filming this last little clip because I have some things to tell you. So yesterday I finished This Book Will Bury Me by Ashley Winstead. I gave it 5 carrots. It was immaculate. You're following a group of true crime detectives, and to deal with the loss of her father, Jane joins this group, and then they start solving actual crimes. And then they come across this massacre, the Delphine, Idaho 3, or something to that effect, and then everything just fucking explodes. In police incompetence, infighting in the crew, and together they have to figure out who's doing it, because those aren't the only bodies that we're going to get in this novel. The body count was nuts. The web weaving, the plot intricacy, the character depth, it was perfection. It gave me In My Dreams I Hold a Knife vibes in the best way possible. I've read 4 of her books now, and In My Dreams I Hold a Knife is my favorite. So the fact that this goes back to that feel, chef's kiss for me. And then the day before that, I finished Hunger's Bite, which was a graphic novel by Taylor Robin. Yeah, I finished Hunger's Bite. It was a graphic novel. I really liked it. I gave it 4.75 carats. I definitely want to see more from that author because it was so much fun. You're essentially following two kids who are on a, like, cruise liner, and it gets bought by this creepy dude, and he's working everybody to death, and then you discover that there's a vampire on board, and he is suspicious of the guy working everybody to death, and then the story kind of snowballs from there. It was a lot of fun, and the colors and illustration was chef's kiss. The last book that I finished was the continuation of Agents of Suits. This is 3, The Wild Ghost Chase by John Patrick Green. I give it 4 carats. I don't think that I like the Agent of Suits series as much as I like Investigators, but there is something there. I personally enjoyed this one more than 2 for sure, and I'm not sure if I liked it more than 1, but I definitely did enjoy it. In this one, there's a ghost that's taken over Monocle and is on the hunt for the ultimate mystery. And Zeb, a sheep who is a junior recruit, he is like, hey, yo, that's not Monocle, that's somebody pretending to be Monocle, and nobody believes him because he's a junior recruit, so he starts going on this mission by himself, collecting the evidence by himself. It was a lot of fun. It was super fucking cute, just like all Investigators books are, so it was just a fun time. It was also my 41st book of the year. And it's so funny because, like, 4 days ago, I was literally thinking to myself, man, I have got to get on the ball. I want to read 80 books this year, and I'm not even, like, halfway there. And then, boom. Not only was I halfway there, but I was past it. I have this thing where I think I need to be doing more than I'm doing, and it stresses me out, but, like, really, there's no reason to do that, because obviously I'm on top of it. I don't know how to fix that, but I need to get rid of it, because it's bothersome. I'm trying to think of other things. The website is updated. I'll put the link down below. It's got new design, new layout, whole 9, and I'm going to bring back my paid newsletter. And I've decided that my paid newsletter now is going to be annotated ARC posts, essentially. So when I receive an ARC, it's not released yet, nor is it available to be viewed on, like, Goodreads. So when I annotate, like, a regular book, you can just read my annotations on Goodreads. But since I'm annotating, like, PDF files and files that are not ready to be published, no one ever sees my notes. And I literally just uploaded ARC posts, like, 40. So I have 40 plus books with annotations, notes, highlights that are just sitting there gathering dust. So I've decided that if the book has been published, I'm going to do a full spoiler blog post with my annotations, pictures that I took during that time, a whole 9 for my paid subscribers. And then you can view it, and if you want to read it with me, and then you can see, like, my annotations when you get to wherever you get to, you know? Like, are you feeling the vibes? I think that would be so fun. So yeah, it'll be like a little book club. I don't know. I've been thinking about that a lot. I think that's really cute, and I may be implementing that soon. So make sure that you follow the website, because you can get posts and updates directly to your inbox, and you don't miss out. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Okay, so that's what I read. I am currently reading CSI: Intern at Your Own Risk by Seko Hamilton and Stephen Cummings. It is a graphic novel. It's a manga by Tokyo Pop for, like, CSI, like the TV show, like, in Vegas. I'm 35% in. It's interesting. We just got our dead body, and, like, they're interns, so they're going over, like, how to properly do an autopsy and all that good jazz, when they realize that the girl that they're doing the autopsy on goes to the school they go to. So that's where we are right now. I'm enjoying it. I am also reading I Hope This Doesn't Find You by Anne Liang. I've been wanting to read this for a while because I think the premise is super cute. Essentially, you have this, like, A+, only worried about, like, being the good girl, like, older sister vibes. Like, if you're an older sister of color, like, you know the vibes. We have one of those. And in order to really stress, to get out anger issues, stuff like that, but not have to deal with the confrontation, she writes email drafts of what she wants to say, and then she leaves it in the draft folder, in her secret draft folder, and everything's fine. She comes back today, and every single one of her email drafts has been sent. So if you were a recipient of these drafts, you now know exactly what Sadie thinks of you. And I guarantee you, it's not nice. It's not nice. It's got a little bit of a romance to it. I believe it is YA romance, but I picked it up purely for that plot point alone. But I think it's like academic rivals and contemporary, which I don't normally read, but I'm excited. And I'm already, like, zooming. I started this today, and I'm already 20% in. So, I'm zooming. And then, the book bestie and I, Sarah, we were reading An Academy for Liars by Alexis Henderson. I owned that, so I wanted to read it to get it off my shelf. However, Sarah got further than I did. We were supposed to get to chapter 10, and she's on, like, chapter 5 or 7 or something. And she was saying she wasn't really feeling it. So I was like, okay, not a problem. Let's see what else we can find. So instead, we picked up Strange Beasts by Susan Morris. It's a fresh yet familiar gothic tale, part historical fantasy, part puzzle box mystery. The worlds of Dracula and Sherlock Holmes collide in a thrilling exploration of feminine power. That's all I needed to know, so I don't really know what's going on past this. That's all that I needed. I was so excited to read this. I didn't need anything else. I was set. It has 372 pages. So, not that bad. But yeah, like, I didn't need much more. We get the worlds of Dracula and Sherlock Holmes, and we get feminine power, and it's a mystery, and it's gothic. Like, you know, sounds like a good idea to me. So, we're reading that. We want to have the first 3 chapters done by, I think, Tuesday. Basil, what are you doing, my guy? Like, do you see this nonsense? Why? Where are you trying to go? I don't know either. This is why I can't get anything done. Okay, so that's done. That's what we're reading right now. And then, dang, I was going to tell you something else, but I don't remember. Oh, well, when it comes back to me, I'll just pop back in here. But this is finishing a month of bookish content. I will see you guys next time. I'm Gabs. This is the Inkbunnie. And, you know, sleuth out.